All right, so this video stems from the previous video I made last week. There's a lot of reaction to it, and a lot of people had their opinions, and obviously everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But I wanted to make this one because a lot of people a couple people made the comment of what if we traded down and also traded away Justin Fields? And to me, the only way that's possible is if you're going to take one of the top three quarterbacks. And I'm not a big fan of Caleb Williams or Drake May at this point. I'm not going to go into a ton of analysis on them. But for me, this is only possible if we're going to take one of those top three, and each year those top three get a lot of hype. So you never know where they could go, but they could go 1, 2, 3. But with Marvin Harrison Jr. this year, if we're planning on taking one of those top three or Marvin Harrison Jr., here's the scenario I'm going to create. We're going to trade down with New England, and we're going to say we want Marvin Harrison Jr. to go with Justin Fields. If Marvin Harrison Jr. is taken 2 by Arizona, we're going to trade Justin Fields away, and we're going to pick a quarterback of the future at 4. We've traded down, and we've traded away Justin Fields. I'm going to disclaimer this right now. This is not my preference. I really like Justin Fields, but I wanted to do it to show the comparison to see what's out there. And ultimately, I'll give my opinion in the end after I had done this, what I feel about it. So let's go ahead and get into the trades. The left side is going to be the same as last time. Keep Justin Fields. It's going to be the exact same trade as last time. Nothing is going to change in it whatsoever. All right, let me go through this. So this is our draft picks. I do have the 3rd round comp minority initiative, just like last time with Ian Cunningham. He got a lot of attention last time. He's going to get a lot of attention this season as well. I'm not going to spend as much time on this video breaking everything down. I'm just going to go through the scenario of if this happens. Okay, so on the left, same as last time. Option 2, trade Justin Fields and the 1st pick and still select a quarterback. But with that, we are going to trade. Yeah, the exact same trade scenario on the left from last time, except the Atlanta Falcons are now in the 10 position, so it still works. Last time the Raiders were in the 10. They've got a worse draft pick now, but a better spot because of their win this week. In the second one, we're going to trade down with the Patriots. We're going to get the number 4, and we're going to get their 2nd round pick as well as next year's 1st round pick, and that does line up with the value. And then as we get to 4, we're also going to trade Justin Fields to the Atlanta Falcons for 242 and 120 or 112. So you can see some of those are the same picks as if we traded down. We're just getting one less 1st rounder in 2026, and we're getting one more 2nd rounder this year for doing this. So a little bit interesting when you think about the consequences. All right, so with our 1st pick, on the keep Fields scenario, we're going to pick Malik Neighbors. And on the trade Field scenario, we're going to pick Jaden Daniels. Now, partially because I like Justin Fields so much is why I like Jaden Daniels from this class. A lot of similar traits. Jaden Daniels is obviously this year's Heisman Trophy winner. He's very clutch. He's had a great year. So this is the scenario I'm going with. With our 2nd pick, in the keep Fields scenario, we're going to be able to pick the defensive end at the top of the draft, Leatu Latu. And in our 2nd pick on trading down and trading Justin Fields, we're going to pick Malik Neighbors, which is interesting. We can have Jaden Daniels and his wide receiver from college, Malik Neighbors. So that makes that kind of fun. All right, now we got a bonus pick for trading down and trading Justin Fields, and we're going to pick up Leatu Latu. Now, he had a lot of hype before this season. He hasn't had the stellar top-tier season, but he is a quality prospect. He's not quite my top 1A prospects, but he's right there. He's still a good defensive end, and who knows, he could turn out at the next level, but he's not quite the Dallas Turner, Jared Verse, Leatu Latu type of guys, but he's right there with them. So he's still a high-quality product. And that was the extra pick we got. And now 42 from Atlanta. On both scenarios, we're going to have that pick. So we're going to pick Cam Kitchens in both of them this time. This time we're not getting a lower tier safety because we traded down. And so interesting how trading down and trading away Justin Fields is giving us some similar value to trading down that first pick. Now a lot of the rest of this is going to be chalk with the way the last video was. So we're kind of just going to roll through it a little bit, except having that extra value for trading Fields and trading down gives us the same center on both sides and is now going to give us Brennan Rice on both sides. All right, as we move on, a lot of things will be similar now as opposed to last time how they were a little less. So we can draft Luke Lackey on both trades on this, or on both drafts on this one. And now, here's the difference. When we kept Justin Fields, we're gonna use that trade with Atlanta for a backup. We're gonna get Joe Milton III as a backup to develop. We're gonna still have Tyson Bagent. And on option 2, we have a brand new rookie on a brand new rookie scale contract. So you're fully invested in Jaden Daniels if you're trading away Justin Fields. So with that, we're not taking a third string or a developmental quarterback. That's down the road. That's something we don't worry about right now. So we're taking Tate Ratledge, guard from Georgia. And that gives us a lot more depth on our line. So that is the one thing I like about all of this. And then in fifth round, the fourth round, we're still going to take Darius Robinson on both of them. In the fifth round, we're still going to take Kyrie Jackson, cornerback. Now, this could be any depth piece, cornerback, tackle. Who knows what they'll end up choosing. But here's what we end up with. So in keeping Justin Fields, we're going to get the Falcons first rounder next year, and we're also going to get the Falcons first rounder in 26. In trading away Justin Fields, we're going to have the Patriots first rounder because we traded down the pick still, but we're not going to have a 2026 first round pick. But we've got a reset quarterback clock. All right, so here's the difference. The draft picks are almost the same now. So we've built value by trading away Justin Fields and trading down from the first pick. So we've got very similar picks here. We've got same Malik Neighbors, same Brennan Rice, same center, same safety, Cameron Kitchens. The only difference is we have a little bit lower tier of defensive end, which I think we need to go for that top tier defensive end. And then we picked up another piece. We picked up an offensive guard in a later round in option 2. So where's my thought and my process on all this? I'm still on option 1, but I can see how this one will be a little more divided than the last video. This one gives us a little more value and resets the quarterback clock. So where do we stand? Here's my ultimate opinion on all of this. In the end of it, we're all Bears fans. I'm a Justin Fields fan. I'm not hiding that. I'm not shying away from it. I think those people who come up with all these excuses against him will say we're making excuses for him and vice versa. But I see his leadership, and that's what I like the most. I see him take accountability, and I see the traits he has on the field. He really does drop dimes into coverage. He has the best tight window throwing in the NFL, and that's actually not my opinion. That's been graphed out. He throws the best tight window ball. He's dynamic. He extends plays. He does things with his legs no other quarterback does. And just like several defenders and coaches in this league have said, he's the hardest quarterback for them to defend. People have a hard time defending him. So where do I stand? Ultimately, I'm going to trust in Ryan Poles. And as Bears fans, if we trade Justin Fields away and we go to the playoffs next year and we win a game, we even make a Super Bowl run, we make a good go at it, nobody cares that we traded Justin Fields. If we don't trade Justin Fields and we go to the playoffs, we make a Super Bowl run, and everyone's happy that we kept Justin Fields. In the end, it doesn't matter as long as we win. So this is fun. We all have our opinion. But in the end, I'm gonna defer my opinion to say I'm open to whatever Ryan Poles does. But I really, really, really hope he keeps Justin Fields. I really like him as a quarterback. I have a fun time watching him. It makes it exciting to be a Bears fan again. He makes it so that we have hope. And I really think we had a few weapons around him. We had a Marvin Harrison Jr. We had a Malik Neighbors. We had a, insert three more wide receivers that are quality. Then we really have a shot at this thing. So that's the thoughts I have for you. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if that changes your opinion at all. That does change the value of things a little bit if we trade down and trade Justin Fields. But you're not getting your first pick of the quarterback you want. But as we've shown, that doesn't really matter all the time because it's no guarantee the number one quarterback will be a Hall of Famer. There's no guarantee. You don't know. Bryce Young last year, people didn't know. People were wrong. I really didn't like Bryce Young, and I'm really glad we didn't go for him. But I also didn't like C.J. Stroud. And what I didn't like was when they did the combine and they did the mental aptitude test, he was the lowest. He was one of the lowest scoring of that draft. So I wasn't impressed. I like that Justin Fields is very intelligent, but it's translated to the field for C.J. Stroud. So who knows? I don't know. I'd like to know, but that's the fun of this. And it's going to be a fun off season. And I really hope that we make the right decision because I want to see us competing for a Super Bowl again. That's what we all want. So, till next time, bear down. Thanks for checking this out. Let me know your thoughts.